Alright. Get ourselves started then. Oh, it's not even playing on the right screen. Ah, that's right. It was on Fury. I'll restart then. I wonder what it stands for. There you go. Open it. Alright. Should be visible now.
Long ago, a great beast came from the sea and brought with it a poisonous fog that spread across the earth. Corrupting everything it reached, the poison fog slowly transformed the world.
It's a very YouTube thing to do, Alyssa.
Now grounded by the poison sky and outnumbered by creatures, humankind became desperate and formed feudal kingdoms. Closed off from each other, they became paranoid and are on the brink of extinction. Those deemed undesirable, such as criminals or the ill, are cast out, banished into the depths of the Great Well, a pit of the diseased and undead. The Great Well is said to have but one door to the surface.
Gotta bring out my dead, but I think they're already dead. Away we go. Okay. I have put in 60 hours on Steam Deck. So, time to play with keyboard and mouse. You'll get a single clap if you understand that reference. Oh yeah, I can do extra languages. I don't have any prepared. I probably should have prepared one, shouldn't I? Oh well, for now. I guess the one thing I will say is that the only thing that really matters here are the resistances, which you're not really going to understand your first time through. Everything else doesn't really... well... So there's 3 immutable things that your class gives you in Lunacid. Your starting gift, your resistances, and the sound of your footsteps. Of those, the one that really matters the most is the resistances. The starting gift is... it can be a nice little bonus at the start of a game. And it might be enough to give you more of a stat than other classes, but not by a huge amount. Honestly, I'll leave it to you to decipher what the resistances are. You'll find out in time. Alright, well, I guess let's go through the classes then. Default 1 and I guess would be recommended for starting. Important thing. That's true. Thief, a hidden figure from a faraway land cast into the well for their crimes. They begin with little, but are adept at finding lost treasure. For a knight, a valiant warrior steadfast and determined, albeit lost without a king. They excel at combat and find glory in violence. For a witch, a cunning magic user with a penchant for the dark. They thrive with the waxing of the moon and feed off their own lunacy. Or a vampire. Yep. A bloodthirsty creature of the night, awakened by hunger. They are replenished by the shedding of blood, but weakened from fire. Discarded corpse, unwanted by the world above, yet highly resistant and stubborn. That'd be undead. Yeah, undead's got some wacky resistances, at least elementally speaking. The min-maxer me wants to explain all this. But if you're gonna play this yourself at some point, I shouldn't. Just know I'm resisting that urge at every step. Royal, a child of noble birth, inexperienced but well-equipped otherwise, their lineage foretelling of importance. Yeah, Royal might be decent, at least in the early game. Or I guess most... would that be most of the game or just early game? Yeah, pretty good resistances anyways. A cleric, a nurturing healer on a pilgrimage to help those who are lost in the Great Well. They put others first, for better or worse. And Shinobi, a silent, deadly shadow sent in the well to assassinate. They care not for the corpses left behind, only those ahead. And, yep, last class is Forsaken. A waste of flesh, notable for nothing less the dust it leaves behind. They have nothing to lose, driven forward only by self-loathing. Yeah, Forsaken is... it's special. I'll say that much. The only class to start at level 1. Man, that 150%'s a bit nasty. whole line at a time. Yeah, it is. It is the deprived. Yeah, my first character is a thief, which I don't regret. Second character is Forsaken, and I'm not quite finished on that one's playthrough, so I don't really know how it's ended up, but yeah, that 50% was more handy than I thought it would be. Yes. Yes, your assumption is correct. 100% is normal, 120 means you're weak, and 50% means you take half damage. Of course, at this point in the game, you have no idea what the damage type distribution is, and I'll say this much, even though this is the most important thing your starting class decides, it's still not overall that important. Like, I wouldn't stress over the resistances too much, unless you plan to do a face tanking strategy. Then yeah, worry over it a lot, but other than that, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, might as well go with the Chosen Undead. Oh, into the right well. I need to. There we are. Oh, I think why it's being a little glitchy is because I have controller plugged in. What was it? So one of these buttons is going to turn off the mic. That was the mic. That should be the controller. There we go. Yeah, it's better. Actually, I think that's why the sensitivity felt a little lower then. Yeah, I think it's because it's trying to read from the controller every other frame. Again, this game is $7. Just criminally underrated. Better than probably the best game I've played in a long time. Best of the Fallen, take up your sword and fight. So I guess one thing you will need to know is that... Yeah, no, we're not going faster than this for a long while. So when you stand in that light there, you're supposed to get a tutorial prompt, but for, I don't know, a couple months or so, the stuff doesn't really stay up long enough for you to read. It basically just says you can use I or tab to open up this menu, and that's basically it. And what you should also know is there's a game manual in-game. Yeah, it's good on controller and on mouse and keyboard. Although it's only good on keyboard if you're comfortable with the C and V keys being pivotal. Head bombing, you want that off? Yeah, sure. There you are. Bob. Yeah, it's View Bob. It really wasn't noticeable on Steam back, at least didn't bother me, but I do see it's more pronounced now with a mouse. I did leave the FOV on default. I'm kind of used to 65 now. Also different filters. I think it's on midnight by default, but as you can see, if you want to be found footage, you can. Also, of course, the mark button, which gives you an FPS cap. I kind of recommend turning that off, to be honest. I've noticed it actually does cause performance issues, at least on Steam Deck. And yes, we are currently running already. That walking speed, that's us running. And yeah, and here you can just... There we go. Now then, our first weapon, an expertly sculpted piece of stone made to resemble the steel longswords of the castle guard. Not an elegant weapon by any means, but better than nothing. Alright, game manual. Got your controls, you have a story, which... yeah, it's a different retelling of the intro cutscene. Long ago, a great beast came from the sea, and it spread a poisonous fog across the earth. This event transformed the world into a new age. An age of magic, but also an age of death. Creatures and abominations came from the fog. Silver liquid fell from the moon and made a deep passage into the earth. As humans became destitute, having fought and lost to creatures throughout the many years, they created the Great Well, a series of pits and tunnels carved out by the silver moonlight. And into the sunken heap they banished the abominations, creatures, and anything else undesirable. Simple thief, one who would steal back their life, had just been thrown into this strange underworld. Yep, even got basic. Like, this is like a legit manual. Yep, we have attacking, blocking, magic. But we don't have any spells at the start. Maybe if I'm a witch, I could have a starting spell, or cleric. Kind of makes sense for them to have a starting spell, but who knows. I'd have to actually play as them. Yeah, I mean, I may as well read this. You're probably watching this on a phone or something and can't read it too well. Combat consists of attacking, blocking, and magic. Use each often to your advantage. To attack with a weapon, simply hold the attack button and release. The further the power bar is charged, the more damage the attack will do. Block with a melee weapon, press the block button. You will take less damage while blocking depending on your weapon's stats. Magic. Magic is cast by holding down the button and releasing it. Casting requires mana, which is recharged upon saving. Casting spells will also increase your lunacy, displayed in percentage on the status screen. Lunacy causes magic to deal more damage, you take more damage, and grants more XP. And lunacy buildup is affected by the real-world moon phase. Yes, that's actually tied to it. In fact, if you go here, you can actually see we're close to a full moon right now. But yeah, lunacy, it does indeed. It improves your magic DPS, you take more damage, and you get more XP. So if you're gonna farm XP at some point, like I did in my first character, because I didn't have too much more to do in the game, you'll want 100% lunacy before you start grinding. It's kind of important. Back to the manual. Alright, level. Alright, the magic keys are C and V on the keyboard. They're the left and right bumpers on controller. Which is why I say for keyboard, C and V is something that I remember those were important for Oblivion. I think there were the casting keys there too. And it's really awkward at first, but you get used to it, and then it's pretty comfortable. You gotta use your thumb for it. Killing enemies grants XP, displayed in percentage on the status screen. At 100 or more XP, you can level up your various stats and a magic crystal. Which means you can store levels. If you just... You can have like 1000% XP or 3000% XP, whatever. And you get all those levels at once. Yeah, I think I did too. There isn't any key remapping in this game, though. It has been asked a lot, and it's just low on Kira's list of priorities. Right, Kira's the developer. As far as I know, the only developer? I mean, it helped with the music. Kira did like a third of the OST, and then there were a few other artists. But otherwise, it's all Kira. And Kira is working on the next area of the game, because this is technically early access, but rather than the normal early access, where they release a half-finished game and kind of build on the systems, no, this is like the complete package, and you're just releasing areas with each major update. So you have a full game up to the point it says come back later. It's part of why it's so good despite being early access. Is yes, you are getting the full game experience right up until you hit the you've run out of content, come back later door. However, I think it's planned to have a full release maybe within a year, I think. Kira planned to have a full release within a year, which a year from early access launch should have been maybe in winter? All I know is there's 2 big areas left in the game. And by big area, it could be like multiple load zones. Just, yeah, 2 areas left. Killing enemies grants XP. Yeah, basically. Since it is solo dev, do feel free to report bugs. They do happen, particularly after updates, because Kira doesn't seem to be terribly effective with source control. So some changes that are half-baked might sneak their way into patches and cause more problems. I've helped debug stuff. But we're at a reasonably stable point right now. Killing enemies grants XP displayed in percentage on the status screen. 100 or more XP can level up your various stats and magic crystal. Some weapons can be leveled up into better ones by inflicting damage to monsters and breakables. To level up a weapon when it is ready, you must take it to a smith's grave. Here's your elements. So yeah, normal, fire, ice, poison, light, dark. Enemies will have varying resistances to certain elements, as well as you will, depending on your class. And you can't change these, so yeah, that's why I say they're important. But not that important, because you can also just not get hit. Not all NPCs are hostile. Some can talk to and may offer aid or items. Material items can be obtained from enemies or found throughout the Great Well. These items are used in alchemy to create useful things. The alchemy system is very obtuse. I would not chastise you for using a guide. In fact, there's a text file that Kira uses to house all the alchemy recipes in the game. It's not encrypted. I've just looked at that and used it to make everything. And there's some useful stuff you can make with alchemy, but you have no hints on it. You just kind of have to mash things together until it works. Luckily, if you If it fails, you don't use any materials, and it really only lets you choose materials that can be combined. Just a question of, do you actually have the materials? Have you found them yet? Yeah, you can have 2 weapons, not dual wielding, swapping between the 2. And 2 magic rings, 1 on C key, 1 on the V key, and 5 quick items that you can use. I'm going to look at the controls again, because I have not memorized what keyboard is. Yeah, most of it's normal. Yeah, C and V for magic. Q for swap weapon. E for interact. 2 for an item, 1 and 3 to cycle them. Okay. Stuff material list here too. Right. And this is our save crystal. Seek the slumbering creature of moonlight. They are the last existing door. Yeah, there's a blue bar on the top right. It's fully you have a powerful strike, otherwise you're just doing quick strikes. Here's our moonlight tripping down. Oh, so hello there, snail. You're not friendly. Wait a fucking minute. Summon snail. Summons a snail as a temporary familiar. Prevalent in moist areas, these snails have grown larger from the seeping moonlight. Although fairly useless in a fight, some magical practitioner thought of a use for them. There's a 2% drop rate from them. The fuck? Where's snail? We have a snail now. Temple of Silence or Hollow Basin? Also, yeah, that single cast gave me 30% lunacy. Oh boy. Yeah, the only way to get rid of that is to go to one of the pink save crystals and activate it. Oh. I'll try riding you. Get on top of you, but I can't ride you. Okay. Nope. Your summon time went out. Okay. Go! I didn't do any damage, did it? Alright, weapon stats, because I think that's kind of important and wasn't terribly obvious to me. Well, damage is obvious, speed's obvious, reach is obvious. Guard, I think you can figure that out. Backstep and thrust were what confused me. The backstep is, you might notice it a little bit. When you block, you take a step back. That's how far you go back. Thrust is when you do a fully charged attack. It has a thrust of 5, you won't really notice it, but you do lunge forwards. I have the thrust amount. That's enough of dying dog toys. Oh, ocean bone shard. I know what those can be used to make. I won't say what they're used to make, though. Bounce the milk snail is currently eating a stalagmite. There's something about stalagmites here. Here would be your first spell if you didn't get frickin' summon snail. Well, might have been your first spell. If I let go of the key before it's finished, it cancels. There you go, a mana vial. Yeah, MP does not regenerate either, so be careful. Oh wait, this is walking speed. Yeah. Yeah. I guess before that turns you off too much, I'll have you know, there is a speed stat. Apparently I'm a thief and I forgot to choose undead. Well, whoops. That's why these footsteps sound familiar. Oh well. It's having headphones on instead of playing on a Steam Deck speakers. Hearing some subtleties to the audioscape I haven't before. There's a low rumbling to those shulkers noises. Nice. I need that. I'm gonna need it for a while, but not necessarily forever. Hey there, Carl. Wait, why do I have two? Oh, right, so I picked one up at the end of the other hallway. There might be your first spell or your second spell. I don't know. Depends whether you like exploring or not. And with this, we now have access to where we started. That's right, the level design that brings you back to where you started, without you even realizing. Alright, let's just increase speed. Ah, yeah, that's a notable difference. We have gone from walking slowly, power walking. You look a little lost. The area is called Hollow Basin, the highest reached point of the Great Well. Also one of the safest areas of the Great Well, except, of course, Wing's Rest. Speaking of Wing's Rest, I can spirit you there if you want. Oh shit. One moment. Oh yeah, that's actually... Alright. Huh. A crystal shard, a fragile shard of a crystal. By breaking it, the magic that is released surrounds the user and warps them back to Wing's Rest. It worked. Last time I tried this spell, it only worked about halfway. I kinda wanna know what halfway looks like, but also don't wanna know. This is Wing's Rest. It's an old temple source made by a sect of holy monks. They're banished into the Great Well back during crusades. Although they are long gone, their protective magic still lingers. Take your time and relax here. Want to head back out, use the crystal where you came in. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a mess you've been caught up in. Welcome to the depths, outsider. Escape to the outward has long been a myth. But if you're going to explore, then not prepare yourself. See a new trinket, perhaps? Alright, we're gonna need that. And everything else is too expensive. Yeah, there's a rapier, a thin and light piercing sword made of steel. I think, yeah, that is better than our stone sword. A steel needle, which is even better. A strangely modified rapier with the guard removed. Though quick and agile, some defense is sacrificed. Crossbow, a basic ranged weapon. There is no ammo in this game. Health vial, mana vial, antidote. Yeah, poison's gonna be a poison. Health vial, a golden vial of blood that fully recovers the drinker's vitality. Given to knights during the subterranean crusades, these vials remain as a precious relic of that time. Mana vial, a silver vial of liquid that fully recovers the drinker's magic ability, made from the cranial fluid of magic adept beasts during the birth of magic. Yeah, the fluid that's around your brain? Yeah, that's it. It's in a mana vial. Antidote, a small vial of detoxified poison. Cures the drinker of any current poisonous afflictions. Not future poisonous afflictions. Only caution can do that. The moon cried to us in our time of need. Oh, not even close. Yeah, this game's $7 on Steam. And yeah, here's alchemy, and all we have are ashes and bone shards. Oh, do I actually have enough? Hey! I honestly never use these other than just to check what the hell do they do. But yeah, throwing knives. A simple thrown weapon made of sharpened ocean bone, normally used by thieves and assassins to deal damage from afar. Enchanted key, a bewitched key made from ocean bone, able to remove the old enchanted gates that were put in place after the Crusades. And we have a skeleton getting drunk on health vials. Alright. Hello there, Sonny. People call me Clyde. Oh, that's not really my name. Seem to have lost it. My memory isn't quite what it used to be. But my bones is good. Stay young by drinking these little health tonics. Here, why don't you take some? You look a little mealy. Be careful of wandering the depths. Not everything out there is as peaceful as a skeleton. Careful of wandering. Yeah. Weapon is not ready. So yeah, you can't go over here. This isn't in the game yet, but this area, this area, this area, this area, this area, this area, and this area are all in the game. So yeah, we've got like most of the game here. I think if you're just gonna go one run through without doing anything for funsies, and you're just gonna try for like, let me beat what content, mainline content's there, it's maybe like a 7-hour game, which again, for $7, it's a fantastic 7 hours. And as I said, I think I'm like 50 or 60 hours in on one character. Alright, I didn't look up, but yeah. I think you'll notice there is a jump. And we can't make that. But maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna save first before I do that. Let's see, can my flame spear with summon snail? I can jump high enough. I don't think I have enough horizontal velocity, though. Yeah, I don't think I have enough horizontal velocity. I do not feel comfortable making that jump. Thank you for your service, Snail. Hey there, Frost. Say, I've been enjoying the games that I'm playing of late. Fairy Paradox has been more fun than I thought, because it's not really Warframe. And I've been really getting into Code Vein, and that's not a friendly snail. Okay. Yeah, no, you can totally get screwed over if you don't actually think while playing this game. Trust me, this is not the brain dead stuff. Actually, can I? My eyes have kinda gotten... Oh, no. Kinda. Basically pitch black for you guys, but I can just barely make out what's going on. Anywho. Porsche. I should get my sword leveled up. Ashes, that's nice. Honestly, smashing breakables is not the fastest way to level up your weapons, but it is the safest. Sweet, over half. Oh. I'll let you dwell on the meaning of that. Yeah, this place is still creepy as fuck. Very glad I upped my speed, though. It's taking twice as long to walk through here. Come on. I know you can break. You're shaking. That means you can break. There we go. I don't think I'll stick around to break that fully. Oh hey, more blood. And a dried out fountain. You ever think maybe this is the holy order amongst that Demi mentioned? Actually, is that in a good spot? Nope, it's getting closer to it. Level up, but not quite there. I need to be Link for a bit longer. I need to destroy property. Yeah, no, the only reason I can walk around with swagger is because I've been through this area way too many times. Soon we'll be free of the accursed well, for great prophet Abdul has found a way out. While we are tethered here physically, our minds can be extricated with enlightenment. Does enlightenment involve surgery? Well, crude surgery. Hey, that's an item. Ritual dagger acquired. A strange, wicked-looking instrument seems to not do much damage, as it was intended to make victims suffer by inflicting tiny piercing wounds, which got infected from a poison coating the blade. This one has no XP. It does not level up, but it is fast. Definitely fast. And it's got poison coating. Poison dagger. I don't think I missed any pots. I did miss pots. Alright. Oh, a broken gate finally. Alright, how close are we to... Ah, sweet, we're full. Alright. I can see now. Or rather, you can see. I can always see. You have to deal with the whole compression thing, which makes darkness a heck of a lot darker. Video processing does not like low contrast. Okay, let's approach that again without having to look at all the pots, because I know I ruined the moment there. Ever heard of the almighty Helix? Helix fossil? Hunger is to live, to consume is to die. Okay. Lithomancy. A forbidden blood magic that gives life to the inanimate. Unable to comprehend existence, the objects only scream. Created by Mad Wizard Abdul before his exile, it is unknown what the purpose of the spell was. I concur, I have no fucking idea what the spell is for either. Wait a minute. Wait a minute before I cast that. 70. Okay. He bleeds now. Also, a lot of my health is gone. Because blood magic costs blood. Who knew? Well, no longer has to comprehend existence. Actually, what about making the Helix fossil alive? I'm slowly sliding off of that. Oh, nothing, and okay. Okay. I have to hope I don't take any damage. But yeah, health bar's got 2 colors there. Yeah, the brighter colors what my actual health is. Okay. Well. Alright. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. It'll burn. Okay, good. Good. Motherfucker. I think you kind of get why I said resistances don't matter too much, because just don't get hit. Alright. Oh, nope, back. Fuck off from that. Yeah, feel free to cry. Your tears won't put out the flames. Okay, any more of them alive? No? Okay, we're gonna go off and get this upgraded. This sword. I know where a blacksmith's grave is. Do you? Because you've seen it already. Yeah, sorry, I can't be all. Oh god, what is that? Because this is literally my 3rd character, and also I've been through this area fucking 58 times. Look, I've done some farming in there. I've gone through here when I just decide I'm not going to fast travel with the crystal warp. So I've been through this place a lot. With a lot higher speed than this. Hey, you know how in Oblivion there's the speed stat? Yeah, this has a speed stat too. And it behaves the same. Oh, hey, I have a lot of skill points. Let's, yeah, I think 20 speed for now. And, oh, that's all our skill points. Okay, never mind. 20 speed for now. Oh, it's a little bit more comfortable. Now it's kind of like a jaunt. Not quite a walk, but not quite a light jog either. Alright. If you guessed it was the oil pit in the back of Wing's Rest, that is correct. That is indeed where you upgrade your weapons. That is the blacksmith's grave. Alright, our stone sword has upgraded to the Heritage Sword, a steel longsword typically given to the castle guard. Though the castle fell long ago, these swords remain as a testament to the quality of the royal armory and have been passed down for generations. This is a pretty solid weapon all around. It's 18 damage, 33 speed, same speed and reach, guard's a little better, from 40% up to 50, backstep and thrust still the same, 60 and 5. The damage went from like a 7 to an 18. This thing does almost triple damage, what it used to, and it looks cooler. Actually, what about the torch? Because the torch has an XP bar too. Ritual Dagger doesn't, though. Hmm. Again, I will reiterate, if at any point you think I'm gonna play this game, go buy it now. It's $7. And stop watching, because this is most of your joy is going to come from experiencing things for the first time. Right now I'm experiencing them for you for the third time. See, look, we don't even need to charge up to break pots now. Just do a simple, normal swing. But I do need to upgrade this torch, so... You might be wondering why I'm not using the Flame Bolt spell. Actually, I should probably use Ghost Light. But you might be wondering why I'm not using spells. It's because they're slow to cast. You might be wondering, well, are all spells slow to cast? No. Even these spells can be quite fast to cast. Because guess what? There's casting speed as a secondary bonus to a certain other stat. I'll let you figure out which stat it is you have to increase to improve casting speed. But yeah, just like how your running speed's basically a crawling speed at the start, your casting speed's also shit. Yeah, 5 thrust isn't much. Cannot demonstrate what thrust does. Hi. No. Alright. Back off. Ah, nope, nope, your head burned away. Okay. Just finish this the old-fashioned way. Oh yeah, resistance is the bit most important. That one's got a sword. Going for the body, because as you saw, if I light their head on fire and the head goes away, it you know, burns out all its fuel. There we go. Oh, okay, almost got hit there. Yeah. Well, not too weak to physical damage. With the remainder of its seconds, wondering where its head went. Actually, is the torch ready to... Yeah, it is. Okay. Excuse me, I'm just gonna go back, because I think upgrading weapons is important, given this one almost tripled in damage from one upgrade. That's the only upgrade it gets, though. Very, very few weapons can be upgraded multiple times, but man, every upgrade's a vast improvement over the previous. Yeah, this is both a long and short corridor. It really depends on what your speed stat is. I can tell you, this might be 20 speed right now, but I've got a character with 114 speed, and then I will say this is only a matter of seconds away. It still is seconds away, but I think it's closer to a minute 20 speed right now. Oh, that means I have to fight the zombies again. That's a little troubling, but I think I should have a level up, because at this point they should be good XP. Yeah, I have one level up. Alright, improved strength. Means now my character's sword does 20 damage instead of 18. Good, good. I'll point out there is diminishing returns to getting stronger. Not only does it take more XP to level up, you also get less skill points at certain breakpoints. And I don't know why the oil is green, but it's whatever. Iron Torch. A simple torch, but upgraded with iron bands that protect the wielder's hands. It does a little more damage now, too. It's still not much in the grand scheme of things, but hey, better than the torch. What was I saying before I got distracted by the oil is green? Alright, I don't have to use a specific weapon anymore. I'm not training anything, so I don't have to use a specific weapon. Right, so high speed is very, very nice. Not necessary, though. But it is very nice. Alright, level up. Diminishing returns, right. So the stat points you invest into stats does see diminishing returns. That's a little bit less noticeable. You kind of have to go up to close to triple digits before you start to see some real severe diminishing returns. That's not too worrisome, but leveling up, it's like... what was the early threshold? I think it was up to level 8 you get 6 points per level, and then afterwards you get 3 until I think it was level 50? Then you get 2. Tank. It was 4. I forget. But I know that by level 100, or rather at level 100, you get 1 point per level. Which makes trying to maximize all your stats pretty difficult. Yeah, you don't want to be in that cloud when it casts magic. It's not a good cloud. Alright, good, it's on fire. And we burned out its arm, but I set fire to its torso, so until its torso goes away, it will stay on fire. Even paid us for the privilege. There's 2 in here. Oh, I think I see the second one in the distance. Yep, the sword one's in the distance. Okay. Oh. You will not slap me with your hand or your sword. And now I get to leave you be. Oh, wow. Hmm. Ah. I hear you. New area. Yeah, no, don't bother. You can keep crying. I'm just gonna purify your ashes. Run away! Alright, cool. Not that way just yet. I remember that way. Hey, if you can jump, you can get a health vial. If you can't jump, you have to fight a lot of mummies at once. Okay. Ah, sweet. Dude. Thought I saw it drop 2 items, but I guess it was just the silver. And that is... Flame Flare! Ah, nice. That's actually a pretty solid spell. In fact... Also, in fact, let me, cast Ghost Light. Oh, and prep Flame Flare. That's relatively fast. Yeah, let me just put that there. Ow. I don't know what to do about that. Wait, there's Ghost Light. Yeah, it stays in lockstep with you. Even goes through walls. I mean, that makes light too. It is fire, but there you go. Yep. So yeah, a set time after you cast it, it then locks itself in place, and it kind of stays there. And here, we have a Steel Spear. It's less damage than the sword, but a lot longer reach. Sharp spear with a steel point, manufactured en masse during the Crusades into the Great Well. The Heritage Sword has a reach of 3, the Spear's got a reach of 5. Needs 24 versus 33, though, so... Still enough to break a pot in one hit, though. I don't like how you're looking at me. That's what I thought. Alright, Kinda want more speed. I'll leave it at 25 for now. Rest into strength. Yep, just a little bit faster. But notably faster. I can tell you, once you're over 100 speed, it's just like 0.1 for every other point. That's really small gains. On top of getting 1 point per level, at level 200 something or other. And it's whatever. Oh, right. I'm gonna see if I can get that health vial. Which I think should be around here, right? Sweet. Yeah, 5 is far. At least as far as melee is concerned. Yeah, that's 5. Dang, man. This is actually the first time I've used the spear. Because the first two characters, the second character is like, I know how to play this game, I'm just going to use what I want to use. First character, it's like, I kind of grinded out some silver because I really wanted the crossbow. By the time I got the spear, I'm just like, oh, this is useless to me. Hold on while I cast Ghost Light. There we go. I can at least somewhat see. I'm still used to sword range. Nope. There you go. It appears the brain was removed, but the wounds were inflicted within the skull itself. It's like the brain carved its own way out. So I was kinda right that it was surgery. Hey there, Sora. I highly recommend this game. It's $7 on Steam. And while it is technically early access, it's not the usual let's release a half-finished game and then finish it over time. No, it's like we have a fully functional game. It's just not all the content is there. That's kind of coming out in episode. As Alyssa put it, episodic release of content. So the big areas get released when they're released, but otherwise you have a fully fledged and fully functional game. It's very dark if you don't bring a light. Good with controller and with mouse and keyboard. Though you will have to get accustomed to using C and V keys for casting spells if you're going to use keyboard. Okay. Back off. Back off. I will say, I was only planning to stream Lunacid for today, but if you guys like it enough, I'll stream it until Etrian Odyssey comes out. And I'm going to mention that now, because this is the only time Sora has to cast their vote, so... Oh, that's right. Replace the sword. I'm still a swordsman at heart. Spear is a kind of sword, right? Just a big ass stock. Okay. This way to the fetid mire. Wouldn't be a From Software game without a freaking swamp level. is not from Software Game. This is made by Kira LLC, and only Kira. Ah, yes. The stick. The stone stick. Simple club fashioned from stone, difficult to handle, but a viable option when rudimentary weapons are hard to come by. Not that right. Well, if you stick through with this, you will be rewarded. I'll say that much. I didn't explore all of this area first. I think we did go everywhere. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The club is slow as fuck, right? Like a lot of tier 1 weapons, this thing is unwieldy. Right, so, club. What even is the range? Oh, 4. Yeah, it's longer than the sword. Your Unga Bunga stick is longer than the sword. And it's slower. And it has more thrust, because you can see now more visibly that there is a lunge forwards when I power attack. And it has no backstep whatsoever. Yep, 80 thrust, 0 backstep, 50% guard, 4 reach, 15 speed, 12 damage. Compared to our heritage sword, which is 21 damage, 33 speed, 3 reach, 50% guard, 60 backstep, 5 thrust. Oh, time to march forwards. Wait a minute. Actually, we've already hit one of the forks in the road. It's just, I kind of forgot that we're at the fork, because... yeah, that's kind of the way I went the first 2 times I played. Actually, I could have gone through the temple, but whatever, we'll go this way. Behold, how much faster this is with 5 points more in speed. It is a little faster, but obviously not a lot faster. And here we are. Ah, sweet level up. Alright, let's put another 5 points into speed. Invest the rest into strength. That sounds a little nice. Yeah, these are auto ladders like in Half-Life, but they feel safer than Half-Life ladders. Half-Life ladders, I really couldn't tell if I was going to go on the ladder or fall to my death. One of the two. So, now we have an option. We can go through this door, or I can go through the other door, which was marked as the fetid mire. You don't know where this door goes. Well, we don't. I do. So we're gonna go through the suspicious wooden door in the middle of a stone cave, or we're going to go through the suspicious wooden door in the middle of a creepy temple. That is also marked as fetid mire. Choose wisely. I'm gonna keep smashing plants and rack up some XP for this. It is so little for breakables, but it's still better than nothing. Oh right, there is actually a sign. Wait, no, that just says Hollow Basin. So it's not marked. All of you haven't picked her out by the time I finish smacking all the pots in the temple. I'll have to pick her out for us. Ah, so much more to go. So much more pot smashing to go. I feel like I should maybe up the sensitivity. Just feeling a little fatigued. I can faintly hear mummies. Wait, what? I hear them more now, but where did... Where did the pot go? Well, not too many more pots left. And still no decision. Alright. Wonder how much... Ah, sweet, we're 2/3 now. I guess breaking the gold stuff should be worthwhile then, XP-wise. Because, man, I do not want to have the stone cloak for much longer. Like, I get it. I get it. It's got range. It's got... Well, actually, it doesn't have damage. It just has range. And it has thrust. So it has more range than you think it does. But like, it's so slow. It's so damn slow. It's better than the stone sword in terms of damage, but ugh. This is its quick attack. It's not very quick. Alright, you tend to take a lot of punishment. 3 swings. 4. 5. 6 swings. 7. 7 swings. And I missed a pot. Alright, one more pot to go. How are we on XP? We're pretty close, but I don't think I'll drag it on any longer. And your time is up. Actually, there's 2 more. Now your time is up. Alright, we're gonna go this way then. And what is this way? Well, you'll know when I get to it. I think it was 50 speed is what felt comfortable. It's around 50. It has actual decent running pace. Instead of a light jog or fast walk. But still, you can make deal with having speed in the 20s. Lower than that, though, I mean, that's just you, man. That really is just you. Yeah, sorry, I just really don't want the stone club. Well, it's partly habit, partly I don't want the stone club. Like, sure, I'll take the upgrade. That's usable. Stone club. I mean, as the description says, if you don't have anything else, I mean, it works. But we have other things. We have a heritage sword and a steel spear. And an iron torch. And I mean, sure, the iron torch does a lot less damage than the stone club, but it sets things on fire. You saw how effective fire setting is. Ah. Well. Stone club isn't totally useless, and it's been full XP. Alright. Now I just have to go back to Wing's Rest, get this upgraded, and smash these pots on the way. And... nope, no level up. There you go. Stone club into iron club, which looks a lot more stone-like than the stone one. A solid iron club. Heavy use over time has sharpened it into a fearsome weapon. Now it does 33 damage, which is 10 more than the heritage sword, while having even more reach from 4 to 4.5. Backstep and thrust are still the same though. It's still 60 thrust, 0 backstep. The speed's still 17, which is shit, but whatever. What's way there, Demi? This made me think of you. Being safer on the way down. You can always come back here using warp crystals. Sometimes it's good to take a break or even revisit an area I've already been to. Safe. Awesome. Ah, that's awesome. That's your starting gift. You don't start with it, rather after a certain point in the game, talk to Demi and she'll give you it. Does it she's reminded of you by it. That's why she gives it. Anyway, what's an ocean elixir do? Let's read the description then. I forgot I have throwing knives. A flask of enchanted water embodying the spirit of the ocean. By drinking it, one becomes closer to the ocean and gains plus 40 maximum mana permanently. It also fully restores your mana too, so you can use a mana vial in a pinch. But nope, we're just gonna use it. I mean, what? What do we even have? Alright, let's empty that out. I have less to cycle her. I could tell you what the starting gifts are and which class has what, but I won't. I won't. Alright. Time for now loading. Yosei Forest. Little sneaky health file in there. Wait a minute. I might be ill-equipped for this. I have 6% XP. Yeah, that may... Oh, I have 109 silver. Oh, let's actually go handle something then. I was still asleep. That was just... fancy new trinket, perhaps? Yeah, it's tough being the only entity that needs to sleep here, because you never see Demi sleep. Clive is a skeleton. Etna's a ghost. And we're something. Crossbow or rapier or steel needle. Well, having a ranged option is always nice. Let's look at the rapier next. Now hey, the Iron Club has an XP bar and the crossbow has an XP bar. They can still be upgraded. This here's the crossbow. This is how it works. Notice it's super inaccurate. That's because these are uncharged shots, and there's no ammo. Pull it down. Now it's accurate. But then precise. It's not actually going where the reticle is pointing, it's going where the bolt goes, because that's just where the bolt goes. It's coming from the crossbow, not from my eyes. This isn't a shooter. This isn't Call of Duty. Anywho, now I got ranged option. Or rather, a ranged option that does not require mana. Not be needing ghost light, so let's pop that off. Oh, opal. Mana vial. More money. You can fire it decently fast, but of course you have absolutely no accuracy if you do that. Okay, let's grab both. Alright, it's on fire. And it's dead. Cool. Nice. it's we're high up, pretty high up. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. Hey. This is in fact the game that Todd Howard wants his game to be. A game where if you see you can go there, you can go there. Or rather, if you can find a way to get there. Oh boy. Okay, don't think I missed any kind of item on that branch. Blue item on this branch, though. There we go. Holy warmth, you say? Actually, I'm going to need flame spear. Holy warmth. A holy magic that revitalizes the user, simply at the cost of mana. 32.5 seconds to cast. But it's a healing spell. Now it's full. Hey, no fall damage. Hmm. There's a yellow moral. And if we go up... yeah, with a little bit of jumping, we can probably go backwards. Uh-huh. Alas, I gave all my blood to the forest, but it wasn't enough. Blood drain. A simple form of blood magic. Rather than hurting one's enemies, it simply sprays them with blood. Yeah, the caster's blood. We're back to where we started. Huh? Many souls have tried and failed to climb the branches into the outworld. What if the answer lay below? Yeah, that's where I went off, because I went onto this little branch here. Just like, yeah, I can go there. I saw that hollow cave. I went in there. It was good. I got a healing spell out of it. Means we can save up on health files for at least a little bit. $59 XP. And off from a nice number. And 41 off from a good number. Just one thing I will say is having super high speed actually makes jumping difficult. Yeah, sure. You can jump and you have control in the air. And you're going faster, but one of the things to note is that, like in Oblivion, If you run fast enough, you overcome friction and gravity, and can launch yourself off of the slightest of inclines. You can't really jump in the middle of the air, so it's difficult. Jump. Are they hostile? I should charge that. Oh, wait. Mushroom head money. Oh, there's the yellow moral. Slight. There we go. Okay, how is the crossbow's XP? Yeah, it's kind of there. Not nothing, but it's not really something either. Oh, hey, Trest. Now, what's in here? Elfin bow. Didn't get the crossbow. I guess you have a ranged option now. If you even went this way. Yeah, the arrows are much closer aligned to the reticle. But just like the crossbow, that fire is inaccurate. Wait a minute. I feel like I missed something. Oh no, I didn't miss that. I just wasn't there yet. Oh, shit. Don't want to fall off. Not very kosher of you if you fall off. Okay. Make the jump. Oh. Enchanted key door. There's the arrow. Okay. Don't want to fall off. Okay. Okay, yeah, see, I'm like already on the thing. There you go. Yeah, that's much better than Half-Life ladders. Oh my god, that's so much better than Half-Life ladders. Alright. Now I wonder. Okay, yeah, that's hostile. Hostile and it has a range attack. Elfin sword. Well, the rabbits are non-hostile, but Yep, you're hostile. What are you running from? Okay, keep running to the side. Alright. I smacked its, whatever the fuck head in with the club. And then the Elfin Bow has no XP bar. Elfin Sword has an XP bar. A gold short sword inlaid with silver and sharpened beyond mortal talent. A useful melee weapon created by the skilled craftsfolk of the Elfin Kingdom. And the Elfin Bow, a wooden longbow made from tightly wound vines, a useful ranged weapon created by the skilled craftsfolk of the Elfin Kingdom. Compared to the crossbow, it does more damage, has one less speed, same range, same guard, less recoil. Yeah, it's pretty much better than a crossbow, except the crossbow has an XP bar. Yeah, Elephant Sword's fast. Wait, what was the stats on it? Yeah, it's a 40 speed. That's better than the 33 of a Heritage Sword. 28 damage versus 23. Only downside is it's 0.2 less reach, which isn't too noticeable. 2.8 to 30. Backstep 70, thrust 4. I also don't like the look of it. I'm not a fan of this type of style. I mean, the blade's alright, but get to the freaking hilt and the crossguard especially. It's, ugh. The Heritage Sword's way better. But we're going to use things based on how good they are, not on how much they look. On how nice they look. That's not... Well, we may use things based on how nice they feel, but otherwise, no. Now it's dark. Not too dark. Yep. You hadn't guessed by now already. There is a stat to increase your jump height, just like there's a stat to increase your run speed. Down from the right. Walking plants. Alright. A range attack though, so that's nice. It takes quite a few crossbow bolts, however. How even are we on the crossbow's XP? Not really. Not really. A downward journey through the roots is taking its toll. Although the roots are free of the paralytic ooze the upward branches have, I am wary of these aggressive sproutlings. There's like... Okay, did that? Oh, I do have a little bit of bullet spray. They aren't shaking, so they can't be smashed. Plus... Nope, can't be burned either. They're already alive, so lithomancy wouldn't work. What if I summon a snail? Oh, but it doesn't really want to have snail. Oh, that just leaves one spell left. Unless we need elfin ingenuity. Nope. There we go. Just have to, water them. The water of life. Okay. In here, though. Since this is the same type of blood. Uh-huh. And, not gonna try to eat you either. At least not on first pass. There we go. A little bit of janky parkour. Oh, that's a plant. Alright. Yeah, that's faster than, crossbow, but then again, I have been investing in strength. I've not been investing in the range stat. Oh wow, that actually is really dark for YouTube, huh? You can see rather clearly. Yeah, the lighting is dim down here, but it's not terribly dark. It's not like I need a torch dark, but... Video compression does not like low contrast. They make a very haunted sound when they die. Uh-huh. Ah, fuck. Venus flytrap being a Venus flytrap. Well, I guess it's not a Venus flytrap anymore. I think it's more of a Venus human trap. I hear sound, but also... Oh. I think it sees me. Oh, hey. What was that? Oh. Okay, okay. Back to where we were. Oh boy, our lunacy. Okay, we're at 84% lunacy. Oh, I'll cast a healing spell then. Ooh, that's some good stuff. That is some good stuff. Ellie, where does this go? Also down. Don't burn the plant. Oh, I didn't even notice it's 1700 already. Man, I'm sure it does fly when you're having fun. Oh, but save crystals are sparse. This isn't like... Yeah, this is a more old school sensibilities game. Yep, we've noticed it about the same time, Alyssa. I'm gonna make my way back to the Save Crystal. Do let me know if you want to see more on Lunacid, because I'll keep playing. And again, I highly recommend it. It is $7. Alright. I mean, there are other options I have for the next month. But yeah. You wouldn't mind. Mayhaps we will do. Now I know that deer is hostile, so let's just not bother with it. Now, I could use the crystal shard to go back, but those are limited. In fact, all the consumables are limited. Oh, it's not like Dark Souls where you have Estus Flask get replenished on save. No, that's not how health vials work. There are health vials. If you use one, it's gone. So, be careful. Here we are. Oh, I had several level ups stored. Let's give... Yeah, plus 2.0 run speed. Nice improvement. It's like I've had a long stride now. Alright. All the stream here, so thank you for watching. I'll, I guess, leave a rudimentary poll on Discord for whether to continue this or not. I know Alyssa doesn't mind. I wouldn't mind either, but I also have half a mind to do something else next week. Either way, regardless of how well I managed to portray this game, highly recommend it. Highly fucking recommend it. $7 on Steam. That's about all I got. I'm going to save again. Call it a day. Thank you for watching. See you guys next week. Fare thee well.